Listen to the big mouth. The place hot like a fire meeting. Demon run when the fire reach him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah beat him. You fall down, rise up. I grace that. You prayer them nothing waste. Waste what? You praise that the place hot is a praise spot. Your garment in full of spot but him erase that. You can't be the Lord of heavy, you better face that. Army of darkness mash up like a clay pot. When we lay flat, had the best place that. Him direct with no fire straight shot in a fire meeting. Legions run when the fire meet him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and fire beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah meet him. God's present where two or three gathered. May the enemy know we unbothered. His opinions are invalid. His minions are go get a salad. We run round them like heathen hazard. Send fire to the camp where the demon gather. Under the blood of Christ, the real men laddered.
Good afternoon, everybody. 9 minutes gone past the 1 o'clock hour. Thanks for joining us here on Glory 93.9 FM, your favorite gospel station. It is a rainy Saturday here in the capital. I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but definitely we got a mini little storm brewing on the outside here of our studios, number 14 Warwick Street. Getting ready to start the show here, though. DGMT, regardless of the rain, the sun, however it is, it's a good day, and it's a good morning, and it's a good day to have a good day. So keep it locked right here. We're getting ready to get the show started. So like, share, call your friends, let them know. DGMT is getting ready to get started. It's going to be a hoot and a holler. It's going to be a whale of a time. So keep it locked right here. We're coming right back, and we're going to start from the top. Start from the top. Yeah. You read it up and come again.
Stove no hot, sir. Curling iron no hot, sir.
Brimstone and hot, sir.
Channel listen to the big mouth. The place hot like a fire meeting. Demon run when the fire reach him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and prayer beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah beat him. You fall down, rise up. I grace that. You prayer them nothing waste. Waste what? You praise that the place hot is a praise spot. Your garment in full of spot but him erase that. You can't be the Lord of heavy, you better face that. Army of darkness mash up like a clay pot. When we lay flat, had the best place that. Him direct with no fire straight shot in a fire meeting. Legions run when the fire meet him. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and fire beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire we bring. Consuming fire of a higher meaning. I got a vision that's why I'm dreaming. Serpent head get crushed when the Messiah meet him. God's present where two or three gathered. May the enemy know we unbothered. His opinions are invalid. His minions are go get a salad. We run round them like heathen hazard. Send fire to the camp where the demon gather. Under the blood of Christ, the real men laddered. God I speak to the tongues and we're summoned in a fire meeting. Use the word like a wire beat him. Obedience and fire beats in. Smoke a rise cause the fire.
Hey, everybody. Welcome. Those locked on the Glory 93.9 FM radio station. Those who are on Facebook, YouTube, TuneIn Radio. Wherever you're listening to us, welcome. For those who are on Facebook, get ready for a treat. You're about to see us. For those on YouTube, give me a second. Okay, no, you're not going to see us yet. Hold on, sorry. Viewers not ready. Get together. All right. Move that, twist that.
Okay.
Turn that to the side. Bring it around. All right, here we go. There we are. Flip that this way, and boom. All right, we got to go.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing, darling?
Let's get this straight to look straightening together. Yeah, everybody. Hey, welcome, everybody. Welcome to DGMT. It's a beautiful Saturday. Despite all the spites of the rain. Spite the rain. Take on the front bar.
What's wrong with that?
Spite the rain. It's a beautiful day to be alive. This is the day God has made, which means it's a good day. God didn't make any bad things. I think God made, he said, hey, it's good. So it's a good day. So welcome to a good day, everybody. Go ahead, share it if you have not done so already. Share it for those locked in on Glory 93.9 FM on YouTube, those locked in on our Facebook page, personal or public.
Call it out, Marisha. Pull it out.
Yay. Anyway, so skip past that. Welcome everybody. Happy Saturday. There's a lot going on this Saturday. We had the rain.
Don't worry, guys. I am here. I'm just finishing my Sunday from McDonald's.
Yeah.
I just have these like once.
You want to
a
call
year.
in because they don't have a dice partial.
Sorry.
She have
Don't go there.
She have ice cream.
I told Delton I've been on that line.
Hey, don't talk about them. They might just want us one.
I didn't call them.
You too late. You didn't call them.
So I can't feel bad about them, eh?
You got no about that because they might sponsor us one day.
Sorry.
It might be DGMT brought to you by.
Just know
those
I
people.
wasn't ever gonna call. I wasn't gonna say anything nice.
Exactly. That I do know. So we're gonna put that to the side. We're gonna take that. This is a pin. Put it right there. Boop. But hey, you are enjoying what you have though. This part of it you do enjoy.
Sunday soup.
Yeah. But it's Sunday soup. It ain't hard to walk. All right. Anyway, guys, so let's go. Let's get the show
Rashad,
started.
you didn't get the text? I text you though just now.
Rashad, I'll see you late.
Oh.
Rashad, see you.
Bam.
You were late with today.
Brigadum. Bam.
Brigadum, bam.
Brigadum. Bam. Good afternoon to all. Okay, I'm here.
You ready now?
I do need a sip of water, but hey, let's carry on. Let's go. Let's get into
Yeah,
it.
because that color in your cup is definitely not water.
No, I have water.
Oh. That color you got in that cup with the bubbles, definitely it's not sparkling water.
What color even is that? Questions that need answer.
Yeah, brownish.
Apparently, I asked Meta AI on my WhatsApp, Dio de Hoy. That must have butt dialed.
I did
I
that.
butt dialed.
I did the other day because it did it for me too. And I was like, "Where you come from?" Because I saw it in the middle of my chat.
Because first of all, I don't speak Spanish. Secondly, if I did, I wasn't asking you questions.
In my mind, like, I don't ever talk to you. So how did you even get here to be answering questions?
Perplexing.
It was like, first of all, it says, "I want to write a message to a coworker." I never said this.
It told me the other day that I wanted to write an email.
It's like I never spoke to you with any coworker, and there's like, "Great, what's the message about?"
You know what the reassurance for
saw
me
this.
is? Ultimately, all this AI. Jesus is coming soon.
Coming soon,
That's
Jesus in all his
That's it, and that's
glory.
all.
Yeah, so then the next thing was, let me tell you what it said, because it was like, this is Thursday. The first message was on Wednesday, and it's like, "I want to write a message to a coworker." I did not do that. Then it's like, "Great, what's the message about?" I didn't answer, apparently. And they came back a minute later. "Great, what's the message about?" It's like, yeah, obviously, I have no message.
I just want to delete it. How do I delete it?
Then the next day, Thursday, Grumpy Joe is a popular restaurant chain serving American and Italian comfort food with multiple locations in the Philippines. It's like, and it's a long part. And I was like,
Joe.
Grumpy Joe.
What did you even say to start
this conversation? I don't know.
it up though?
At what point did I ever say Grumpy Joe to my phone? I don't know. But
Anyway.
apparently,
Perplexing.
me and him
Apparently.
had a conversation about Grumpy Joe, which is a restaurant in the
Meta
Philippines.
AI
Yeah, so I don't know where they come from.
Very weird.
Who called
Good
it?
morning to all those who are gathering. We see Brittany's on the live,
Hey,
Samantha's
Brittany.
on the live, Jodie's on the live. Rashad said, "No, Vera, I got and appreciate your text. Lovely reminders, but you remember today. Got you. You remember today. Why were you calling me grumpy? Awkward.
First of all,
Awkward. Don't take this personally.
you throw the corn and you call no foul.
All right.
In the words of Bob Marley, who the cap fits?
Let him wear it.
Let them
So
wear
I didn't know that song. I
you know?
learned that song as a child from a Nigerian movie.
Oh, yeah?
And it was a film about witches.
Oh.
It was like a comedy. It was a comedy Nigerian film. And there was a woman that the boy, I don't know, anyone who watches the Nigerian films, you know those two little guys that are actually grown men that are in Nigerian movies?
Yeah, I know one of them.
Right. So in this film, he
I
was
think I know
basically trying to accuse this woman that he lives with and saying that she's a witch. He's like, "Oh," and he said something. And then she said, "Are you calling me a witch?" And then he's like, "Who the cap fit?" So that's how I learned the song.
So you
I didn't know
thought it came from
anything
there?
else.
I'm a
So
Bob
in my
Marley.
head, it was like a very African bush. Who the cap fits?
Do do
Let him wear it.
do do.
And that's literally what he does.
He did that- he did the song?
He makes the doom doom sound. So it wasn't for years until I realized, oh, this is an actual song.
Yeah, who the cap fit?
By
You
Bob
throw the
Marley.
corn. You don't call foul. You don't call chicken when you throw the corn. You just throw the corn.
Powerful.
What are you looking for? Is he looking? She
Tissue.
lost. Oh, I know.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Play the tune there.
Play the
Jody
tune?
anti-global. Indeed.
Definitely was.
I mean, Jamaicans all basically run the world, but they ain't ready for that conversation.
everywhere
They ain't ready for that
there is
conversation.
land,
There's
there is
Jamaicans.
Jamaicans.
Period.
Everywhere there is
Absolute period.
land.
Jamaicans, Nigerians, Indians, and Chinese. Everywhere you go.
Every corner
Everywhere
of the
in
world.
the world.
They are where the shop set up.
100%.
Where the shop set up. So,
Jamaicans, Nigerians.
but Jamaicans don't necessarily set up shops, do they? No, I don't think they do.
No,
shops.
they're not shop setter.
They ain't like the shop setter.
No.
Chinese, Indians, they set up a little shop.
Nigerians ain't gonna set up a shop either. They're gonna set up an enterprise.
a conglomerate.
But they ain't gonna set up no shop.
That's
That's too
one
much
thing now.
rent.
They can bring some cars, they can bring some tires, they can bring some things.
And they don't even have like a signature thing. They just have things.
Yeah.
They're gonna be running some kind of not scam per
No, it ain't a scam, but it's
some kind
making
of
money
enterprise.
endeavor. So making money endeavor. That's what it is.
Some money making endeavor.
Here we have them
The
as
Indians
car
are setting up a
salesmen.
corner shop.
They definitely are.
They're setting up. We call it a corner shop. I don't know what you call it.
I don't know what we call it.
It's the shop on the corner.
We're not much
The
of
Indians
that,
are
though.
setting up a corner
I know they have
shop.
one literally on the option. Like you said, there's one of them on the corner.
A colleague of
right on the
mine-
corner from you.
A colleague of mine, let me say her baby father. Baby father gone to the UK for the first time. She's also British like me. He messaged her when he lands. He's like, why do I feel like I'm in Pakistan or something? What's going on? Fun fact.
But I think one thing I always say I love, but especially I think is a sort of a knock on the Bahamians more than anything. A person like Jamaica, something like that, you always will tell them because they never lose their accents. Like Bahamians, for some reasons, once we buy that ticket, wherever we go in, that accent changes to wherever we go in, that accent gonna change.
Big up to the Nigerians. Big up to,
Oh,
big up to the
Nigerians.
Jamaicans. Nigerians, Ghanaians are like Bahamians.
Y'all
We're like
adapt.
chameleons. We're very much just gonna blend in where we go.
Jamaicans like no.
No matter how long they've been there.
So anyway, so let's get the show started. The show
Let's
ain't
get
really
to start.
started
We're
yet.
just yapping
Yeah,
away.
talky.
Grace and peace.
Grace and peace,
Denisha, let's
Denisha.
go.
Grace and peace.
5,
There we go. Oh,
6. Join in, Saints.
5,
5,
6.
6, 7.
We've got that. Good morning, team with brother Delton
We're
and
number
V.
count. All right.
Vera Aqua.
Are the faces you see.
Impactful, insightful, delightful by far. Delton's signature laugh and Vera's kiki ha ha.
Good morning.
You better sip that tea.
Good morning.
You know you want some tea.
Good morning.
You gotta have this tea.
Good morning.
Come on and sip that tea.
We start with the popular
and shift the topic to the strange. You better come in fast, cause the topic's gonna strain. Faithful are the followers that's sipping on this tea.
So what?
From wars to memes to governmental policy.
Good morning.
Come on and sip that tea.
Good morning.
You know you want this
Oh
tea.
yeah, good morning.
Come on and get this tea.
Good morning.
Come on and sip that tea.
In pops past the D when they're closing on the final fact. And in my Vera voice, my show just got hijacked. Understand your popularity. Even prophets and bishops got to have that morning
good
tea.
morning. Sip that tea. Good morning. Sip that tea. Good morning. Sip that tea. Good morning. Sip that tea.
Yes! Come on, everybody. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Did a good job. Something for DJ. Boom! All right.
Good morning, one. Good morning, all.
Good morning, big. Good morning, small.
Good morning, short. Good morning, tall.
Good morning to all of y'all. Laddie-daddy. Everybody.
How y'all doing? Y'all all right?
Hope everybody's good. Everybody's good.
Wonderful.
Got our DGMTs are in the comments.
They are in the comments.
Someone said the radio is low.
Oh, dearie me.
Let's try to turn it
What's
up.
going on with all of the things of late?
Going on. Sorry.
Anyway, how y'all doing? Everybody's good. How's your week? How's your week, Delton?
My week is still a busy one.
So the week's not over yet.
No, it's still a busy one. I got a few more hours left of this week, and it's still going to be some more busy.
Things might
There are
happen.
things
Things
to
are going to
do,
go
things
down.
to be done. I'm going to have to call my aunt, because speaking of that, I need something to get from the States to try to get here.
Right.
So, Elif, if you are watching, send me a message. In fact, I'm going to send you a message.
In fact, don't worry about me. I'll reach out to you.
Yeah, I'll reach out to you, because I might need a little favor.
This week for me, I would say was a blur. There's a lot going on. So last week we had our grade 12s assessments. So that was like 3 very unusual school days. We're sitting in assessments all day. Then we came back this week. We had parent-teacher conference on Tuesday.
Nice time.
I always like a bit of a parent-teacher conference. It's always very, more times than not, it's very affirming. It's very encouraging to meet with the parents, and you get tired.
Find out how much students
Same
love you.
thing over and- you know what I mean? Like find out how many of the students for whom you are a fave. And I think for me, this year was a bit different because like last year, most of my parents, I had seen them every year for at least 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
So I had a few new parents, first impressions type situations. one parent did tell me that her son wanted to redo something, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna let that happen. She's like, she's like, I'm with you, but just know that you'll be knocked down from the number 1 teacher spot. I said, my skin is thick. I'll be all right.
That's okay.
I'll be fine. And then we had our swim gala this week.
So what you saw? Go Tano.
And Tano won again. Listen to me. I don't think you understand what this means for yellow houses all over the world. I spoke about the fact that the yellow house is always the underdog, but I've decided to be the generational curse breaker, and I mean it. There is a shift in wind.
I like you
and
said
I'm
this
riding
before,
the wave.
and I was trying to think. I'm like, what's the yellow house?
It's always the yellow house.
And I'm looking at it, and I was like,
and I have taken it upon myself to break the curse. I've been in yellow house my whole life.
School days, it's like,
as a teacher and as a student, I was always in the yellow house. Always. I had 1 year when I was in the greenhouse, and then I made a shift right back to where I belong.
The worst of the worst. You should
Yeah.
say yellow.
So I've broken it. It's over, guys. Yellow houses are back in fashion. We're back on top. We won kickball competition. We won swim gala. Relax. We won swim gala, and everybody was mad. I don't know if you saw my sign. I should send you the picture. You can put it up. On my sign, I put kickball champs, check. Swim gala champs, check. It was like, how can you put it? You haven't won. I said, just be patient. I already know the outcome of the matter. And the people then was like, what are you going to do when you don't win? I said, I don't have to worry about that because we're going to win. And guess what happened? What happened?
Where's Super Minister when you need him? I will.
I will. Capital W-I-L-L.
I will win.
I will.
You should have next time. Get a picture of him. We will win.
I have to.
Let's put it right there. Like we will.
So I had
win.
It was a very eventful week, but it is indeed now midterm break. I'm in midterm break mode, but I don't get to relax. I don't get to turn off. We got lots of work to do. Final weeks of the masters. We're winding down. We're wrapping up. Really, we want to come out next Saturday and be able to tell the Saints that I finished. I've completed everything I was supposed to do. That's the plan. That's the idea.
I'm done. I'm shocked that I've been red all my life, and in every school I taught to, this new school placed me in blue. I said, well, which graph is this?
Blue is right there, down there with yellow. Yellow and blue.
Are the majority of schools the same
always
colors?
Fighting for the bottom.
Because it seems, I didn't realize this. I never thought about this. It's never thought in my mind.
You just go for primary.
I didn't know this.
Go for the primary
red,
colors,
yellow, blue,
and
green.
then you add the secondary colors.
Red, yellow, blue, green is always the 4
Red,
colors.
yellow, blue, green. Schools that have like brown house and thing. What are you doing?
I know, like the school my children
Red, yellow, blue, green. Then you go to orange. Worst case scenario, purple, white, black. Black is too black is too moody.
Yeah.
But white is a bit self-righteous.
Actually, Jody said their high school had purple, white, brown, and pink.
See, you're just being ridiculous.
Pink.
See, that suggests to me that your school is a continuation of another school. That there is a school that has the main colors and you guys got the backup colors. But it was a girls' school. I can see why girls' schools they might do that.
Okay, yeah.
I can see why
girls' school. Yeah,
see?
so that's
blue, red, yellow, green, same as always. When I was in high school, we had pink. It was Campion, which was light blue, gold, pink, green,
pink,
like a very deep purple, and orange.
Red, blue, yellow, green.
There was no red though.
There was no red.
The orange was arguably red, but it wasn't red. It was orange.
So I guess that's the school colors, the national school colors.
The national.
Actually,
Definitely in the
the international school colors.
She said along with blue. How many houses?
How many houses y'all had, Jody? Y'all just ran up now. McJoe say, hey, McJoe's cookie treats. Yeah, I think most schools do the primary colors, but I always wondered if other schools did different house colors.
I just want to know what is this curse that is attached to the yellow and the blue house? Because the yellow and the blue house are always fighting for the bottom.
No, for us it was yellow and green. No, I lie. No, you're right, yellow and blue.
It's yellow and blue. White. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I know how this works. Yellow and blue. Yellow and blue, but I am a curse breaker.
Green and red,
and that season is over. Come on, that cycle is broken.
Jody Ann says our houses were named after female saints and other Catholic things.
My ours were named after Catholic saints too.
My junior high school was named after communities because there was Gambia, Lyford, Yamacraw, and Adelaide.
Where was your school?
This is C.H.
So why are they named after communities in
far
the
west and one of these?
Whoa.
Adelaide, Gambia, Lyford, and then Yamacraw.
Oh, Yamacraw. Oh, kind. Let's diversify.
And then when I went to...
That's too random, man.
To Aaron Billy was former principals. So there's Bethel, Bo, and I can't remember the two. No. I don't know why I can't remember them. I can't remember the top of my head.
Ours were Catholic saints. Edmund Campion, John Fisher, Anne Lyne. Oh crap! I've forgotten. Owen Moore.
Actually, yeah, what our colors was? Because I remember our primary school colors.
I don't remember the first.
See,
name.
see, Rita said she was in Yamacraw. Yeah, I know Yamacraw is about it. See, you did the Yamacraw. Actually, I can't remember what we was at the Blue Flames. What our ladies was? I don't remember what our ladies was.
Delton said, Max Shinnis say no man, it used to be yellow and green. All I know is yellow is categorically
Definitely in the last
always
place.
at the bottom. And I don't know who decided that. And yellow is such a pretty colour.
It is.
You bring the sunshine.
Yeah.
You bring the
So take that sun.
sunshine.
Put that over there.
So yes, anyway, for those those in yellow houses all over the world, this one was for you.
Yeah.
This one was for you. This win was all of our win.
Rashad says we are sea creatures. Sharks are red. Marlins are blue. Barracuda is yellow. Dolphins gray. Yeah, I understand.
I need some kind of congruence in the naming of houses.
Yeah.
That whole three out west and one out east, that doesn't sit right with me.
We had a white shirt and our ladies without no. That's what I all remember. Like, I don't remember us having those separate houses. Like, how do we group each other? There had to be a group. There was a group in somewhere. But I don't remember. All I can remember seeing is our white and blue shirt with number 5 on it. What our separations were, I don't remember.
Primary schools in the UK don't have houses.
They don't? So
No.
I probably have to then.
No.
Because our Catholic school, man, we just had just unity.
And if they do, that's new. They didn't when I was in school.
So when we was there, so obviously Maxine would have been a year behind me, and she remember me though. So I don't remember. Jody Ann says, how we get up
Oh,
with this?
Jody Anna, you a yellow house gal.
Davidica, Tekawitha,
Davidica.
Rose of Lima.
Kini, who is
Saint Joan of Arc.
Davidica? Tekawitha.
Who are these?
And I'm a born and raised Catholic. What are you? Who are these
Who
people?
are these people, man?
Rose of Lima.
Rose of Lima. Say Joan of Arc, and there was no Joan of Arc. But these people, man, sound like strange fire.
Very Tekawitha. Definitely.
This sound like strange fire, Jody.
It definitely is. Denisha say red house her whole life. So one of my students was like, we were talking about the houses, and I said, oh, so and so is in such a house. He was like, he is? He doesn't look like a red house person. I said, what do you mean? He's like, you can just tell what house a person's in. They look away. No, Miss Wilson, I'm telling you, I can tell. He doesn't look like he's supposed to be
red house. Usually the sporty type hang like red house is usually.
Thank you. Red house is the
houses
sporty
are
type.
Sporty athletic.
I'm not gonna lie. Blue house typically academic. Blue house is is
Smart
academic.
ones.
Blue house is the academic. Red house is the athletes, and then yellow and green we just get whatever they give us.
Like what's
Wherever
left?
the wind blows,
Y'all go over there.
we're gonna get that.
y'all go over there. Wherever y'all are, y'all go over there.
What
Samantha says,
time?
not the yellow team of Mabel Walker, R.I.P. and C.R. Walker.
So y'all never lose. Y'all won't lose to say.
Samantha sounds like one of the losers on the yellow team. Who tried to take it for yellow team? Samantha, I don't believe you.
Strange fire. Very
Very
strange.
strange.
Very strange.
So anyway, so yeah, let's get the show started.
What were we supposed to talk about? Why did that come up? I asked you how your week was.
Yeah, you don't pertain.
I did.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Delton, you didn't put my sign on the screen.
You said to me?
No.
Wow.
Hold on. While we do our birthdays, I'm going to send Delton the sign that I made because I was very proud of it.
Yeah.
I actually believe the sign is the reason we won. Like,
Of
I'm
course.
convinced without a
Prophetic.
shadow of a doubt.
Prophetic.
Prophetic.
Prophetic actions. is what it was. But as we go wait for that sign, let's get these birthdays.
You
all right.
got a birthday, we got none.
It's crooked,
We
mate.
sick to
I gotta turn it
you.
around. Come here, we got.
Who?
Why is crooked?
What?
You ever turn the wrong way? All right, I can turn it around. Hold on.
Anyway,
Do.
while we're here, we celebrated the birthday of one Kevin Santil on Friday.
Say
So big happy birthday shout outs to one Curves, bass player extraordinaire for Life Worship Center's band. We also know that Miss Debbie Delaveau celebrated her birthday yesterday, 61 years young,
Of course.
looking like a spring chicken. I don't have any other birthdays this week. Oh, I take it back. One Eunice Roll is celebrating, I believe that's Friday. That date is Friday. No, or Saturday. Yeah, Friday. Friday, One Eunice Roll is celebrating a beloved friend of Delton and myself. And that good morning
But
to you.
there you go. That's it there.
And
That's your sign.
that's it.
Your sign is up now.
Come on, people. I prophesied.
We
We just
will.
interrupt. We will.
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 Friend of the friend of myself and Marisha. Andrew Taylor, Dr. Andrew Taylor celebrated. I think that was yesterday he celebrated. Also a friend of mine, Nathaniel Adams Jr. That's a lot of birthdays.
I think we're taking a break after September was so full on.
Yeah, it was. It was September definitely.
So hardcore. We're just taking a break, taking a bit of a breather.
I know I have a birthday coming up this week. One son of mine on this Thursday will be turning. I thought it was gonna be 9. I thought he skipped the year, but he's gonna be 8. So shout out to Dallas Roll, who's sitting down at home probably watching. If his mother.
Dallas' birthday this week?
Yeah, Thursday. Thursday coming.
Dallas is going to be 8.
It's going to be 8.
You thought he's going to be 9.
I thought it was 9. When he told me that this week, I was like, what?
I was like, you've been here a lot longer.
He was like 8. It's like, 8?
I don't know what it is, Delton. I don't remember children as babies. Like, I don't remember Dallas as a baby. I don't even remember David much as a baby.
David's still a baby now,
like, as I don't remember their baby personalities. The only person whose baby personality is stuck like a tattoo on my brain is one Danny, William, Anthony Rowe. I remember that little face. But the rest of them, once they get, I only remember them at the age that they are presently now, you know.
David changed it much. I don't say David didn't change much there. Dallas,
Yeah, I think he was always a bit mouthy. He was always a lot of talking back in. Thank you. Samantha says, come on, sign. I prophesied, I spoke it, and it was into existence. I see a couple more birthdays on my timeline that I missed. I believe Alan's birthday.
Alan's birthday is this coming. Alan's birthday is on Monday.
Pyfram Wilson.
Alan Bernard.
Pyfram Wilson.
Celebrate.
ABPW. Celebrates his birthday on Monday, on the holiday, and according to my Facebook, he's turning 35 years old.
And that is definitely not true.
I mean, it's believable though.
It's believable though. Oh, definitely.
It ain't
like,
true.
No one who don't know him will be
But
like,
it's believable.
Eli. Yeah, that's it. Someone be like, that's it.
And I also see that one Enid Ronnie Harrius, who is known to us as
definitely
Enid.
Enid, yeah. She
Her
celebrates.
birthday is on Monday also. So to both of them.
Also, I think Rashad's birthday is Monday too.
Which Rashad?
Rashad from Life. Mr. Cornerstone.
Oh, Mr. Cornerstone.
As he's referred to.
Mr. Cornerstone. Oh, Mr. Cornerstone.
Mr. Cornerstone's birthday is also coming up this week.
Happy birthday to Mr. Cornerstone.
To everyone celebrating a birthday.
Mr. Cornerstone is not on the live. Send him the link.
Right now, Mr. Cornerstone is traveling, trying to get back to Nassau.
Okay.
He's trying to get back to Nassau.
Got it.
And I need him back here because right now, my house looking thin for tomorrow. Apparently, the holiday weekend. People love
jolly.
People just have no whale of a time.
Gallivanting.
Traveling the world.
Hey.
So I can need him back tomorrow.
Right.
Bit short staff. You singing tomorrow? Or you leading tomorrow? Man.
So I would have been there in a heartbeat.
I could need some.
I would have been there in a heartbeat.
Anyway, so
a bit of the heart.
Happy birthday to all of you celebrating a birthday this coming week. Wish you all the best. If anybody who's married celebrating an anniversary, happy anniversary to you from all of us here at DGMT and by extension, Glory 93.9 FM, your family. News and reviews. Now, this right here.
Sin.
Hey, sending on a message this week, and I changed my mind. But I might still message you again because something gone wrong, something gone awry with a situation at your place of employment concerning our family and a particular situation we have at your place of employment. But I was like, you know what, I can try some of the things first before I call people I know and get other people involved. However, I don't think it's all yet. So I was
going to say, it's not like you still need to call her.
I might have to still call you to find out who we need to talk to before my wife have a fit. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd leave that. Like, you know what? I can hold off. Let me hold off a little while, but I might come back.
I have a problem with the concept of the deleted message.
That fella you
Can
see?
we just have a problem? Because now I have to but what did you delete?
Don't worry about it.
And then the person says, well, if I wanted you to know what I deleted, I wouldn't have deleted it. But that's neither here nor there because now I know that had I been privy, had I been aware, I would have known. I don't like it. If you're gonna be able to delete messages, it needs to be delete the whole entry.
Yeah,
don't tell me that a message was deleted. I don't like that.
No. What is that?
Or leave the print there if I've seen it. If I see it and they delete it, then put it there so there's a record that there was a message that was seen. But if I don't see it, which you know WhatsApp because you be tracking my every move, take the thing away.
One of the worst things is that you can see it. You can see the preview of the message. Like sometimes you see the message but you don't open it, so they think you can see it, but they saw it already. So you delete it. And they say, anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah, the concept of deleted message.
All I have to say is I might message you after the show.
Yeah. So there you go. That's really what this is about.
I can need some solutions before.
What happened?
They was taking off money off the thing for our car, and the thing for our car they lie, and they were saying that they made a decision upon themselves. They made a decision returning to something that we had there. Now they're just going to lower our payments. They're just going to just cut it off. But we were paying the same thing. And then it was like, it was a long story, and I don't get involved.
Okay.
I don't want to get people upset.
Okay.
Mainly my wife.
Okay.
I don't want to bring this up again.
Yeah, but
right now,
the bank's playing with your money. That's that's fodder for
and to tell us y'all made a decision. Y'all had to meet much yourselves.
Fury fodder.
And decided, we can change this for y'all.
In their Monday morning
Yeah,
staff meeting.
it's like we can change this for y'all. We didn't ask y'all for this.
No.
What we thought should be finished is like, oh no, y'all got a little more left. No.
And you was just talking about how y'all thought was y'all. Oh no.
Oh, and they was like, oh no. You ain't close to finishing yet. Oh no, we should be. Anyway, that's neither here or there, but not should I lie. It's definitely
That's
here.
definitely here, and it's a whole lot of there. But
Definitely is here. And some of there too. But yeah, so anyway, happy birthday, happy anniversary
Sin
to
said
everybody.
she'll try to get you sorted. Come on now.
Thanks so much, Sin.
She don't even know all the details and she's already working on it. I love it.
Well, I tell you,
She's already working on your case.
That sounds like us.
That sounds about right. She said, I'm not even going to pretend that this didn't happen.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
That sounds like something we could do.
My goodness.
So news and reviews. What's been happening in the country and your neck
no.
of the woods? If we go live, what's happening live right now? There's a parade happening down University Drive. I saw some pictures. It's on the news circuit going around now, where the LGBTQIA, if I said the acronym correct, they're having a protest. Not a protest. They're having a. Huh?
I could never say the acronym off the top of my head. Just
QIA.
like so. Yeah.
I hope I get it all right. Let's get my mess up. They're having a human rights march. That's what it was. As a part of their Pride Month, which aims to promote inclusivity and awareness. And this year they collaborated with
Awareness of what? What do we need to be aware of?
human rights.
Okay.
And this year they collaborated with the British High Commission. Shout out to you guys. To strengthen
First
advocacy.
of all,
Shout out to you guys.
it's a new commissioner. I don't know how I feel about her. She hasn't. The last commissioner, me and him, that was my dog. He was very I guess his portfolio was very focused on like education, and so he had. I went to the High Commissioner's house a couple times. It was just and then I saw that the new commissioner came to my school and she was visiting. I was like, we don't know you. We don't know how we feel about you.
Well, anyway.
And she's also married to the head of another private school deep out west, the really big new shiny one with lots of money.
Oh, with Lodge.
That's her husband.
With a Lodge.
Yeah, that's her husband. I was like,
oh.
I don't know how I feel about y'all.
Yes, that's.
So I disassociate.
Anyway, so yeah, they came together with the British High Commission to strengthen advocacy and community engagement. And while they're out there,
People don't listen. If you want to come for me about my DGMT behavior, say it with your chest on the live. Don't come in my private chat. Come attacking me, please. Apparently, I yawned very big just now. Did I?
Oh, I didn't see it.
I didn't even know I did it.
I don't see it like that.
Where's Malika having herself a whale of a time? We love that for you.
Oh, having a whale of a time, man.
And we established last week it's whale with an H.
Yeah, like a fish.
Just so you know. That was a collective decision of the DGMT family. But Delton, as you were saying,
Yeah, and
there's
while
a
they are there
march.
marching, there's a protest that's happening alongside of the march.
When you say alongside, how does that work? Do they
So-
march on the the parallel streets in
So
front
from
of,
the
behind
videos
of,
that I
towards?
saw from the news outlet, they were like stationed in one particular, like on the route of the march.
Oh,
So as they were marching, they were alongside route. It was a group of churches that came together. Churches, I think they have a name. I think it's Churches United in Christ. CUIC.
keep it quite simple. Churches United in Christ is pretty straightforward.
Simple.
I appreciate the clarity of it.
So they were out there, and that's headed by Prophetess Patrice Smith and Pastor Carol Moss. And they were out there with,
I don't feel like I saw any advertisement about this counter
I did not. I
protest.
don't know.
First of all, I didn't know that there was a human rights march happening.
Did not know either.
I also didn't know that there was a counter march going down.
Did not know that as well.
I really got to keep more abreast with these.
Now they had a little back and forth situation going on. I can play the audio
You say
for
a
it.
back and forth.
Yeah, because they had like a little
A tete-a-tete?
a little
A face-off?
a little face off.
What do they call it when they have an MC battle? That's what they call it when the rappers go head-to-head. Is it a name?
It is. Yeah, the cipher.
A
No.
cipher.
What it is? I know. Anyways,
Oh, you know what I mean.
yeah. Let me see if I can play a little bit of audio for you so you can hear exactly what was said. This is courtesy of Eyewitness News. They friends of the family. Hopefully they don't come for us like that. So yeah, let's turn that up. So I'm gonna play it so y'all can hear exactly the little back and forth that happened.
Hey.
So, what kind of day?
That's not what I was saying.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, so they're human citizens just like us, so they have a right. We came up with a permit. Hopefully they have a permit as well to walk the roads. However, like I would have said, they do have a right just like us. And, they're bringing light to our situation. Any publicity is good publicity in my eyes, so they're bringing a light to our situation. I do feel that this effort or this energy could have been used when the deacon would have just came up and said that he was under influence and that's why he touched children. So they could have done maybe a campaign or a march to say protect the kids in our churches or something of that sort, rather than adding light to something that they said they don't want to see the light of day.
That he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
You know the oppression we went through, the violence.
We stand for God. We must stand for God.
Yeah, so that's the little back and forth that was happening on there. That's happening currently. I'm actually that's about an hour ago, so they might be finished by now.
This whole use the same energy for a different. It's so played, and it's so boring.
It's that quick go-to though.
Oh,
it's a quick go-to.
Come up with something better.
There was someone
Just in any case, where was this energy when? We didn't have it. We have it today. Do something about this energy. Okay, I just find it so.
Let me tell you what annoyed me.
It's a very unintelligent comeback. That's how I feel about it.
What annoyed me, Pastor Denzel, fan of the show, long-term friend of mine, close personal friend of mine. He did an interview on Eyewitness News. They asked him about a sentencing. I think someone got like 6 years for raping their sister or something. I can't remember what the exact sentencing was, but it was very, very short, like 6 or 7 years. 5 or 6 years. I can't remember what it is. But he got like a short-term sentence for raping his actual sister. And so just asked him a question. It was on Eyewitness News. And they came in the comments, was like, so why he didn't answer the question about when the deacon do that? It's like, they never asked him about the deacon. And like, I so wanted to type that. I was like, you know what? I'll just let you be. Because people came on and like, where was this same energy when the deacon? It's like, but the guy asked him a question about this particular case.
It's so it's so
why
basic.
Why is this always your...
You really expose your lack of
why
intelligence.
Is this always your comeback?
And your lack of real social engagement. When
like,
you say
where were you when you
stupid
talking
thing
this? But
where were you? Where were you?
Waiting for someone to talk.
Let me account for myself and you account for yourself. It's very annoying.
Oh, Rashad asked what he missed.
Oh, Rashad.
Rashad, I can play it again for Rashad. Hold on, Rashad. So this is what's happening now on the streets.
It was the tongues for me.
The tongues in the background. They were going to get it. What you mean? All right, I'm gonna play it again. So this is happening. This is once again courtesy of Eyewitness News.
Okay, so they're being citizens just like us, so they have a right. We came up with a permit. Hopefully they have a permit as well to walk the roads. However, like I said, they do have a right just like us. And, they're bringing light to our situation. Any publicity is good publicity in my eyes, so they're bringing a light to our situation. I feel that this effort or this energy could have been used when the deacon would have just said that he was under influence and that's why they could have done maybe a campaign or a march to say protect the kids in our churches or something of that sort, rather than adding light to something that they don't want to see the light of day.
I apologize. Someone said that was the echo. I do apologize, but that was just so we can see what happened.
Y'all get the idea, right?
Yeah, I'll get it. So yeah, they're having a protest.
I mean, there's been a lot of civil unrest this week
because that's a man. Yes, it is.
It's men.
Both all persons you saw there besides the pastors are men. Yeah. So that's what's happening currently in terms of news and review. what's happening in the country. Now, other news and reviews. What's happening? What happened this week? A lot of things. Now, where do we start?
I think it's natural to go from one protest to the next. Naturally.
So we're going to go to the
Delton.
protest of the teachers?
Did Marisha send you the remix? Have you seen the remix?
There's a remix. Did you send me the remix? I know she sent me a couple of links this morning.
I think that was a remix because they weren't playing that song. It was the first time I watched it. They weren't playing. All I know is the minute I opened that, I just started moving my body. And it was stuck in my head for a little while.
What it was? Send me it.
Send it.
Is this one with my money?
Yeah.
Oh.
If you can't get the money, ring the bell. Hey, if you
You say
can't
that's a
get
remix?
No, the music in the
They had
music in
there.
the background.
Oh, no, because
no, that was there.
They were
No,
singing that.
That's when someone put a beat in the background of it.
Oh, they did? I say
Someone
shit.
put a beat in the background of it, and I'm like, yes, it slaps. Holy Ghost, let me shut up then. I mean, as it relates to what we just watched, I don't know. There it is.
If we can't get our money, do what? Ring the bell.
You know how I felt when I listened to that remix? You know when you were younger and you listen to love songs and then you like sing it like from your heart, like you really heartbroken. But you know you ain't heartbroken.
No.
I don't need no money. They don't owe me nothing. But I was like, if you can't get our money, ring the bell. That's how I felt.
You tried it? You tried it, but no.
I was right there. If you can't get,
They hype you
don't
up?
owe me.
I don't know
They don't owe me. But I really was. I sang that.
You know you work for
I
them.
sang that with my chest. I
Like
meant
this. You don't even wait for them.
Ring the bell.
If you can't get your money.
Ring the bell. And I was thinking, I was like, wait, maybe somebody owes me money. What could it be?
I need someone to owe you money.
Give me a reason to beat. Give me a reason to be down there.
Yeah. Well,
anyway.
that happened this week as well.
Yes, the people that have gone downtown. I love it. I love this. I love civil action. I love people. But you know, maybe it's a bit hypocritical of me. I feel like same energy though. We need to take one to BPL. We need to take one down there for them BPL bills.
I got my bill yesterday.
To
for
set
BPL.
that up. Would you be coming with us?
I definitely would be
Come
there.
on. We need one for BPL.
I would be there.
Who else? Who else do we need to put on the blocks?
I wouldn't mind one there for live as well.
BTC, 100%.
BTC. All telecommunications.
If you can't get connection, ring the bell.
Ring the
Hey.
If you can't get it, then ring the bell. Now, yeah, so there was the
Jody, and don't say it out loud. They'll see you and they'll know.
yeah, I think like mine came down too, but what it came down to is still
Extortionate.
very, very crazy. But I would say the beat there is the
You was
BUT.
there, Rashad. Were you on the street?
Were you dancing? You rocking out? If you can't, it's our money. We want it now. And if you can't get our money, you should then sing and ring the bell. That's the BPSU and the BUT. I think that was the two major ones that were out there. Major unions that were out there protesting as they were getting ready to open up Parliament. They took their members down because I was riding in the car and I was listening to one of the news broadcasts, and they were telling parents, like, if you drop your children off at this particular location, you might want to go back and get them. Because they were sending children back home because the teachers was on a strike. And this has been late because this is like around 8:50 and 8:20. It's like if your children school from a long time ago.
Oh my gosh, we had a DGMT who was live on the ground.
In full force. Yeah, and so they made their way. I think they met at that would be right down the hill from C.R. Walker. I can't remember what it's called. It's some grounds. And they walked up down to Parliament in droves. It was a good crew. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good number.
That was a goodly number.
That was a good number of persons.
And y'all were vibing.
Yeah, for something that wasn't like you heard about it, but it wasn't like something that was like so strongly advertised. Because normally those kind of things they would like build up to the tension and like you heard the sippings and toppings about a general strike, but it's like this happened very quick to get this amount of people who's ready to go and ready to ring the bell. Rashad, he's a shop steward. He had to go. Rashad, for those persons that are listening, like myself, what exactly is a shop steward? I've always heard this terminology. I assume it's someone that is like a manager or a leader of a certain part of the union, but I never knew exactly what that term meant as a shop steward. But yeah, so they were there. They marched down. They tried to get inside the House of Assembly, and the police stopped and closed the doors on them. But eventually they were allowed in, and they came back out with Uncle Brave, Uncle Prime Minister. Uncle Brave come out there having a wheel of a time
For me,
smiling.
it was Brave grinning his
Listen to me.
teeth, like
he came
this
out there
was
like,
not-
hey, everybody. he came
And
out
he's
there
like-
like, hey, guys.
He's like, settle them down.
Like, settle it down, man.
Smiling.
Listen to me. You can get your buddy
The mayor of Lazy Town just grinning.
before Christmas.
And
what he
that's when
said.
people want it.
Really, truly. But I mean, it's like, can it get a little more specificity? He's like, nah, before Christmas. That could be tomorrow. That could be...
Delton, it can't be that far because Christmas is right there.
Right there. So with it,
Christmas is right there. They can be all right.
there's like 100-something days he'll be there. And then it's like, okay,
It's
then.
109 days.
100, but 60 and change.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 60, like before Christmas. Y'all gonna be straight, man. Yeah. So, Grishad, someone who was there, what happened afterwards? Because I saw like
Everybody just kinda
people
trickle
was just there after a while. Like, saw people still there. Because
Right then.
I'm in the song when he started coming out. Like, if you can't get out, I'm gonna ring the bell. Like, after he didn't walk back inside. And it's like, so after that now, so like, how do we, like, what was the dispersion meeting? Like, how do we say, all right, guys, head back to the classrooms? Did y'all go out to the classrooms? Did y'all go back to school?
I already
Did y'all
set
go
work for my
home?
kids. I'm going. Y'all want to go to get something to eat?
Yeah, it's like, so, I mean,
Because
I'm hungry now.
how long was the protest?
I think maybe being about an hour. I don't think it was that long before he came out.
Yeah.
It was that long before the Prime Minister got there. He was like, oh, yeah, now. Hey, guys. How everybody doing? And then it was like, that's it?
Julian
Oh, yeah,
said-
that's another thing, too.
First of all, he was happy from QTC grandparents'
he
day.
was smiley there.
Ooh. Brave was like
Uncle
TC
Brave, grandson of Brownie goes to my church at
Really?
school. So he was there. And he spoke on the mic. He then hugged his grandchild, took pictures. I think I threw the paper away yesterday.
Was it the same day?
Same thing. That's why he's late. he was starting the road. Making
At Grandparents' Day.
At
As he should
Grandparents'
be.
Day, making an address
As he should be.
and smiling, taking pictures. And then he came down. He was still happy.
I
He
love
just,
it.
he just finished seeing the grandson. He was happy. So
Man.
he kept out there happy. It's
You
like,
can't stress me out.
what's all this ruckus about, guys?
All this ruckus, and we said we can give you the money, just relax.
That's all this ruckus about. Y'all got
Majority of the
straight.
members came back to school. Majority. What happened to the minority? I'm intrigued.
No, they hungry, buddy. They're gone.
Where the minority gone?
No, he gone right down there.
Others
Some-
never returned. I guess if you take the day, you take the day.
Yeah, I mean,
Do you
like,
get?
we
I'm
didn't say
assuming
they strike.
did teachers lose pay for that day for striking?
Under Belinda watch. Do you think they can lose pay?
But if you strike, you lose a day of pay. That's part of the striking action.
Hey.
Hold on. Literally, the impact of a strike comes from the fact that people are willing to lose a day's pay because
I'm
the
willing.
cause is so serious. So getting paid on a strike day is not the norm.
Like, I'm willing.
What?
However,
I mean, if you get your money for a strike day, go ahead, but that shouldn't be the expectation. I'm striking and I should still get paid.
Rashad says
Then
you
you're
have
not serious
until
about the
11
cause.
before you are absent. And Rashad said by 11, a lot went back to school. so technically,
Boy, oh boy.
and for some of them that like this started late, so they could have gone in, they could have gone inside, they could have gone inside already. They got to be in the way. I just left. And in the words of Jody, run me my cash. And if you can't give me my money, ring the bell. That's all they say. If you can't give me my money,
Hold on. Juliet
Ring
said,
the
first of
bell.
all, government workers don't get cut. And that's really where this starts from. That's really where this comes from.
and all they say is, if you can't give me my money, ring the bell. That's all they were saying. And so apparently they're supposed to have a meeting on Monday. Like, I don't think I don't think Uncle Brave remembered that Monday's holiday. And so we'll see what happens, because I don't think you remember that. But I mean, they
Also, in
though.
addition, when it comes to ringing the bell, this idea of these candidates that have been, so now Sabas is big popular
Speaking of
celebrity.
ringing the bell,
Speaking of ringing the bell, segues on 10 out of 10 today.
today.
Speaking of ringing the bell, I found out this week that Sabas is trying to run.
Sebastian,
Apostle Valentino
Apostle
Williams.
Valentino Williams' name is coming up.
Who else? Who else's name? Come on.
That's really the
that
two
was
big
it. Those are the
ones
two big ones from this
that
week.
were like the, huh?
My next text said, somebody said in one group that she's in that Sabas running against Travis is like the Lakers playing LW Young.
I saw that. Now, keep in mind,
That's out of order. That is
Now,
outrageous.
keep in mind, like, and I saw someone did this. They was like, don't forget that when Travis Robinson first won, he beat someone who they said he couldn't beat back then.
Who was that? That
Would have been the late BJ Nottage, who passed away, Bernard Nottage, who was one of the deputies of the PLP at one time. But he was
Let
a
me
huge,
listen to me, Delton. I'm gonna tell you this now. I love Bahamians, I do. But one thing I know about y'all If somebody money long, they got you and you got them.
Yeah.
And that's it and that's all. So yeah, Travis, I'm sorry. I don't think you can.
Yeah.
For all your heart might be in the right place. This really is the guy with the longest money in the country, almost at this time. To say he wants to serve the public, he wants to serve your community. Some people planning to move house now as we speak.
Now this is my thought on my say on the situation. I just want to know the why. Like the
Why is he running?
Why is he running?
Because he cares about.
Because
he believes the children are the future.
In my understanding, and just from my purview, I could be wrong. He's done a whole lot for Bahamians now.
From his position.
From his position of power. That
I think he wants
now.
influence over policy, though. I don't think this is about the service. I think this is about the power.
Will he really be made a cabinet minister to affect policy? Because if he's not a cabinet minister, you don't affect policy.
And you don't think Brave will make him a cabinet minister?
How?
What do you mean how?
Oh, he could do that.
What do you mean how could he do that?
Because the whole idea of why Minister Leslie Bryce was not a cabinet minister is because her husband.
But then he said he's willing to step down as
the
CEO.
devil at me, and I was like, really now? What that
He
mean?
said he's willing to step down as CEO. He's willing to disconnect himself from the whole situation.
So
to be a cabinet
just
minister.
like that, you've run it now for years, and the drop of a hat.
So why does his past have to define him?
Because that's what we put in law. We put in law.
No, I mean, if the law means, but then if he steps down, the law doesn't cover that. Doesn't cover if he disconnects himself and is no longer working.
I guess we have to see the law, because to me, like, I would think you need some time distance from when you step down.
Why?
Because I say, like, you just
you're
step
like
down.
them. Say people have to sit down for a certain period of time before they can minister again.
If you step down as CEO last week.
What I mean?
So that's it. So that's what you get now.
If I step down as CEO, the new CEO is doing my job. I'm not doing the job no more.
So you're not getting more benefit from it.
No.
Like, because once you step down.
Yeah.
That's it. That'll be the last time you ever get money from that particular.
This one we're gonna have to watch this unravel as it unravels.
That's my only. The only thing
you
is
gotta watch this one make its own sense.
I don't think there's anything that one Mr. Sebastian can get done
that he can
Parliament
get done.
that he can get done absolutely right now.
I think it's a policy thing.
There's about 49 government agencies that rent from him and get money, and he pays him and his companies every month because they are in his buildings.
Interest is just so bizarre.
There are so many buildings that
it's so bizarre. I think I'm missing something.
The governments pay him rent. Not him personally. Like I was thinking, say his name is not on it. Like that belongs to this government. There are so many buildings that the companies that he's in charge of own that the government rents things from consistently.
Yeah, Delton,
what's going to happen with those things?
I
because
don't
there's
know.
a big hullabaloo.
Because it's going to be a new CEO.
With Brent Simonette in the post office back then, because they said he rented from Brent Simonette in the post office at Townsend Mall and his brother. So that was the whole hullabaloo. So what are we going to do now? So all these buildings for the government.
And yet Brent Simonette was he not?
No, he left.
What do you mean?
Like he left the cabinet after all that.
After all of that?
Yeah, because they brought it up. They brought it up saying that we renting from him and he's a thing. And he's like, that's my brother. And like, yeah, no. So what are we going to do now?
See, I only half know about politics, so I can't speak to what's in it.
Right down the road here is one.
But I'm assuming the people
right
that were going to make
here is another one that you want. Right down the road there, you have to put the courts thing in that one.
Listen, I just feel like,
like
they're going to make it make sense. Let me read some of these comments from people who actually know what they're talking about.
Yeah, because
Julianne, government workers in fact do get cut. They've had several co-workers that did. I've had several co-workers that did. I believe if you get cut in the government, you should have got cut. But hey, I don't know nothing about nothing.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like they cut as a go-to. I feel like they cut people as a go-to, what's it called, repercussion for people's actions. He said, "Is Apostle Valentino going to run?" So that's the word on the streets that he's gone. He went for the
he went through the same process that Sebastian did.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing is, I think Sebastian has stated. I think they said that Apostle Williams has stated a constituency as well. Like I think it was said
Isn't he
it was
taking
Golden where the late Von Miller was.
Yeah.
So I think he's going there too. I think that's where Apostle Williams was. I mean, all this is allegedly.
Is it allegedly though?
For Apostle Williams, I think it is. I don't think anything was made public about him.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Sebastian has made his constituency know that they're here for Fort Charlotte. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
How many constituencies are there?
39.
One day I would like to know all.
Yeah.
Just from a geographical standpoint.
That's including. I can't remember how much. I think it's 27 in Nassau.
That's including the Family Islands.
Yeah,
I mean, the
probably
Family
39.
Islands are constituencies.
Yeah.
themselves.
So I say, I think it's 29.
I feel like I could name 20. No. I think I can name maybe 15.
Because like Freeport, like Grand Bahama's like 5 seats in Grand Bahama. Abaco has 2. You have Andros and other islands that link together. Berry Island's linked to somewhere else. So it's they're all over the place. And they usually cut them, and like they do this what they call gerrymandering, where they move things around to try and get more votes and stuff like that.
I know about that crafty business.
Yeah.
Because I'm still not sure who's responsible for that big dirty pothole at the end of my corner. Because I genuinely believe where I live is either Fox Hill or St. Anne's, and Monastery Park is Marathon.
It is.
Because they fix the potholes right up to one particular point. So you come around the bend, big dirty pothole. I mean, you could literally end up on Mars. Drive up the hill, patched out. Like, you know when they cut the square, so you know they're getting ready to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like, you literally could see where it ends. Like right here,
this is my
over there is
constituency.
not our business. So if your car get mashed up before you reach there, that's not our problem.
Yeah. No, there's some weird cuts. There's some weird cuts where like your neighbor could be in a different constituency. Like literally like your next door neighbor.
How do you feel about men of God running for cabinet, MP, politics?
I don't necessarily like it. I know it's needed. No, hold on. Reverse.
Monastery is Fox Hill, Mother Free. So where do I live?
So I think you
DGMT, who just sent me this message.
You know what is weird?
What am I in?
You know what's so crazy?
What?
If people live in the front section of your house, could be in a different constituency than you.
Very much true. Very much is
the
true.
way your yard is.
I cut off.
You could be a whole different constituency.
I think I'm Fox Hill.
You're all in one yard, but I really believe because there should be a line.
I think I'm in Fox Hill.
I think you might be in Fox Hill.
Mother Freeze, left of the dual carriageway.
Wow, why do you have to this left of the dual carriageway?
No, but friend, I mean.
So I'll say, if I go back to your question.
But the people them have marathon sign on the corner.
That's further down the way.
No, I mean so when you come across from you to me, that's marathon.
That's marathon up to the sign, right? I think it's up to the sign.
No, because there's another sign further down when you go round the bend.
Yeah, like right there when you come around the bend, like it's off right there, like before you get to the Williamson corner and Tacky them corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's where marathon
I think that's probably where it ends right there.
And then Fox Hill's the next side.
Fox is the next side.
So I'm Fox Hill.
Probably Fox is there.
One thing about me.
So you got dot Fox.
My guy. My God. Hello.
You got to
anyway,
talk Dr. Fox.
Let me not get distracted because when I talk about Dr. Fox, I get distracted. Let's read these comments.
Yeah.
Travis might as well sit this one out. Rashad says he won that because people were tired of the PLP. That utter rubbish. Rubbish. He could never go back to the people of Bain and Grantstown.
Apparently.
Oh dear. It's a conflict in my opinion, says Rose. I think it very obviously is a conflict. So I'm expecting that there will be a very obvious resolution of the conflict or a very obvious address of the conflict. Because there's no way
it's a step
you're
down,
expecting the public consciousness just to ignore that this conflict is very clear to all and sundry. And because we've had to deal with an issue similar to this in recent times, we can't pretend this is not happening.
He's about to say, like, he can step down. That's it.
Anyway, as the late great poet said, money, power, respect, what you need in life. There you go. Late great.
Late great poet.
Late great. If we think Sebastian's about to give up that money, we are all fooled. But he's
giving
up the money.
He said he's giving up.
He said he's giving up the position.
He's
Come on now, Rashad.
Of CEO.
Come on. Why you believe he doesn't have influence over policy now? Sips tea. Julianne, I don't necessarily believe that, but I told you I'm trying to explain in a logical way what provided answer to Delton's question, because truly, I don't know. I think he has influence now. I think he has the money now. I think he's doing the service now. But someone's got to ask the questions, man.
Someone has to ask the questions, and the questions have to be answered. That's what it is.
It's the brief toddler head throwback temper tantrum that we're just be saying. No, I mean, what did I say that about?
Well, tell you whatever the money thinks. They know.
It's the power thing for me. He don't need politics. They need him.
And I think he has now.
Dwayne said the same consideration applied to DJT.
Donald Trump.
He stepped down from the Trump International because they were potential government conflicts between him and the number of his businesses, which
May or may not.
Which may or may not have had contract with said government. United States.
Yeah.
The currency of influence is known to be mucho dinero.
And he has that.
Gerrymandering at its finest, as in mass confusion is at its finest. I think the church should be the church and the state should be the state. Go get your hot dog.
They're all beef. Not just hot dog. They're all
Hot dog.
beef.
100% Angus beef hot dog. I don't know though. I like Sabas, so this would be interesting to watch. So Rashad is saying church be church, state be state. DGMT is, what say you all?
You said man of God. Difference. I don't think a lead pastor should get in politics.
Very good. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for fixing me.
I believe you definitely need men of God in politics. I don't think lead pastors should get involved in politics. I just think it's just. Can I define why? I don't
If
think
you're
so
a lead
properly?
pastor but you have a full-time job, does that make a difference?
It's I think it's just the nature of politics, and to me as a lead pastor, like I say, this same almost same applies to Sabala. You're doing more. I mean, in certain cases,
You're actually having
like your level of influence. Like you going into politics to be a backbencher or some secretary somewhere. Like you're not really gonna affect much change. Because not gonna, like I don't think it makes sense.
interesting.
Like this idea, if you want to serve your people, that's what a pastor is. That's exactly what a pastor is a servant. So what is this people that you're going to serve in being in politics?
The saints say amen. Sir.
Yeah, so I think we have damaged a lot of pastors have damaged the relationship, so now they have to get into politics, but usually the politicians go to the pastors for help and assistance, which gave them the influence. But now they've lost the influence, and now they're manipulating, try to get a little ground line here and there. That's messed up the relationship of church and state. But that's not. I don't think lead pastors should be getting into politics. Man. It's just too
But
much.
could there possibly be almost like a mission to reestablish that relationship when these lead pastors, or I guess titled men of God, I should say, make the transition? Maybe they're trying to influence a change. Maybe they're trying to reform the relationship between the church and state by being a representative that is not corrupted, that does not have ulterior motives. Is that possible?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much influence will you actually get. Like, how close will you get to the persons that are top to actually make that change? Like, how far will you going to go in terms of the cabinet ministers, in terms of being up there to talk to the prime minister, to have his ear as a, like, is your being an MP going to change the fact or help you get the ear of the prime minister more than you being a upright pastor?
Rashad says, Apostle has a great influence now and has definitely served his people and the people of his country very well. I don't want him to be tied to the crookedness and evil of politics in these parties. And I think that has that comment, Rashad, has wider implications about Christians tying themselves to evil.
Yeah.
Just evil and crookedness in all its forms, because it's kind of literally why we're here, to be like salt in the dark, light in the darkness, salt to the earth. So we have a responsibility to be intentional about targeting evil and wickedness. So I don't know if I agree that it's just not good for us to tie ourselves to it. I think
like senior
it needs
pastors,
us. It
senior
requires
pastors'
us.
job
Now, as you
should
say,
be-
it doesn't necessarily require you to be a politician, but I don't think that whole, we don't want our pastors to be corrupt. Why don't we feel like they could do? Why can't we trust that they will have the opposite effect?
I think that this politics here is such a
Historically.
dirty game,
Dirty.
and it's such a set dirty game. Like you want to get in there, you're gonna have to follow the rules. Like, hey, all right, let's see what you're trying to do, yeah. And you hear that like, there's so many older politicians who like they don't say it outright, they imply it when you hear them talk on these little interviews. Like you get in there and you have you come in there fired up, ready to go. Once you get in there, it's be like, all right, now you calm all of that. You calm all of the excitement down. You bring that down. Here's what you're gonna do, and here's what you're gonna say, and here's how you're gonna be happy about it. And you see, that's usually what happens. Like they try, but there's no. So I believe senior pastors, their job is to raise up those politicians, create men and women of God in their churches that will go into that political field. I don't necessarily like the idea of senior pastors in that necessarily. Trying to win a seat. Trying to out here campaigning, promising people you can do this and do this. When in actuality, as a member of parliament, you really don't have that much say in terms of when your community gets paved, what's happened in your community. Those things have to go through processes, and you really can't promise those things unless you're bound to go in your own pocket and pave your community or fix your community park. Those promises you try to make, you won't necessarily be able to keep them. And so, yeah, so I'm not necessarily a fan of those kind of things. But all that being said, that's my personal opinion. Who am I to deny what the Lord can do?
Very true. That's it, and that's all.
Who am I to deny? Yeah, and so those are the two big names that went. I also saw, I think, Honorable Leslie Miller Bryce has been ratified. I think she's back at Seabreeze. I think Bacchus Row, I think, was South Beach.
I can't see any reason why she wouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely nobody saw any reason. No, not one.
Not one.
So I think as time, the only question now is they're trying to figure out they should do a by-election. But however,
when do they have to decide by? Don't they have like?
I can't remember what the actual date is. How many days after would have to be decided? But I think it's definitely set in the Constitution of how long do you have before you have to do something. And
we have to make a decision.
According to the opposition, Michael Pintari is saying, "Don't do no by-election. Ring the bell." That's what the opposition is saying. Cancel the by-election. Don't remember that seat. Just ring the bell, and that's what they're pushing for. Rashad says, Vera, politics is a set game. He can be an agent of change. I strongly believe that. However, given the nature of politics, he alone won't change the mindset of these evil people that play this game better than he can. He will be playing checkers while they play chess. I always believe that he'll be playing Connect 4. I won't even lie to you, Sean. I don't think it'll be the same board.
Not divine wisdom, eh? Not divine wisdom and insight.
You say
discernment.
checkers and chess, they use the same board. I think you'll be playing Connect 4. And they'll be playing chess. I don't think it's the same board.
Since there's 60 days, is it 60 days after the death?
Well, I guess so. I'm not sure what it is. I know it's constitution based. I know there's a rule for it. But I think what they're saying is, but instead of a by-election, you can call it general election. Like, you could do that. Since the seat is void, you can just call it general election. Let's make all seats void, and then we go into general election. Because they're saying, like, it's going to be a pile of money for the by-election.
I believe by the next time election roll around, not this one, the next one, I'll be eligible for voting. I'll be eligible for voting.
Yeah. Julianne says, I don't know how I feel about it, but I need my pastor to say it's my winning season with conviction. He can't do that if he lose. So if your pastor on the other pulpit tell you it's his winning season, come on, church, say it's our winning season. And
you know the church feels like they have to prophesy about the
you know that.
The outcome of the election.
You know that.
Oh no. I see what you're saying, Julianne. That's quite key. You know, that God said I should.
Yeah.
Like the young man who gone on the internet. Well, he didn't go on the internet. He went in a church and testified, I'm not sure, that God sent him to do his driving lessons, his driving test, and he failed 4 times before he passed. So I see the conflict in there, Julianne. Would we be doing God a disservice if we say he sent us?
God sent me here.
And we lose.
I mean,
Losing once, losing twice, but God to send you 3 or 4 times for the driving test.
You got to pass that test, man. God told you should do it. Yes, God, he didn't tell you how to do it.
The person who sent it to me, I'm not going to call their name. The caption was, they putting calculus on the driving test.
Well, I saw it. I saw that too. I was like,
y'all seen that video? Y'all will find it. It'll come across your For You page soon. It will find you. Don't worry.
You don't have to go find it.
We won't play it.
It will find you.
But the young prophet said that God told him he needed to go and do his driving test. But I guess God ain't tell him, I'm going to help you pass it. God just say, you need to get the test.
Because for what they call
you need it.
You'll be driving.
And so he failed multiple times. And what he really realized from that is, I wasn't ready.
I mean, God might have sent him to minister to the driving instructor.
Or God might just send him so he can realize you don't know enough about driving cars. Go study.
And stop driving illegally because you can't
drive.
driving
illegally because he on the pulpit while he was testifying about this testimony, he did state that he has been driving illegally. But only because the young man is a young man, we won't put this on DGMT and laugh at him. Amen?
Oh, yeah, man.
Amen.
Very young man. The juvenile, as they would say.
Which I'd say I did. I say, why he has such an old spirit vibe about him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. With the old preacher.
Let me keep my comments to myself because I wouldn't call it an old spirit vibe. I'd call it something else. But anyway, in other news and reviews, there's been a lot that's going on. Speaking of the young man, there was a story that went viral and had the Bahamians up in arms, and rightly so. A young man has allegedly this week been severely assaulted, because that's the right word for it, severely assaulted by another student on Jordan Prince Williams campus. And according to the post that was initially shared on Bahamas Press, and then it went to Bahamas News, my boy, it made it to all the back road station, all the pundits, before it made it to any kind of official news. His auntie wrote to Bahamas Press, and she expressed that in a nutshell, the school's process of handling this situation was very unprofessional, very poor, very blasé, very casual, and the student who has done this to the boy has not been reprimanded. He was sent home. He was sent home, but he hasn't been handled or dealt with as he should have for that level of violence on a school campus. At the same time, she also alleged that the school did not make contact with the home in good time. It was hours after the event that the home found out that anything had happened. So that was going around, and the parents, it interested me though, because I saw a lot of comments that were like, your parents need to teach your children to respect other people, but you also need to teach your children to defend themselves. I saw a lot of people whose basal comment was like, this boy should have been taught to fight back. And I'm like, huh?
Basically would say that he couldn't fight. And he lost a fight. That's what the rhetoric was. The rhetoric was that he can't fight.
But that's neither here nor there, though.
This has nothing to do with the issue at hand. The issue at hand was
the handling
the young man suffered injury that's of course because he's a juvenile. We won't put the picture online. You can go online and find it. You can see where his eye is like severely swollen, like shut, bruised, injuries on him, and apparently they made no effort to call any of the parents, call anybody.
Until they called them like 2 hours later.
Like 2 hours
when
later.
the boy was about to go home.
Right. So then that was the issue, yeah. But of course, in true behavior fashion, let's divert. Let's talk about your son can't fight because your son get beat up. It's basically
my heart was beating when I saw that picture. I thought of godchildren. I thought of my nieces. I'm like, I'm not a violent person at all. I'm very, very calm, actually. But yeah, anyway. Yeah,
y'all be the worst ones. People are very calm. You should be the worst when they have to get angry.
Sin said that was more than a lost fight. From that picture, he looked like he got ganged. Yeah, it wasn't just one boy.
Yeah, there's a picture of him. You can see him in the clinic, with the bruises.
Rashad said that school would have had a problem with me. Trust that.
Listen. I mean,
what I found interesting is the school hasn't like given a statement or. You know what
they came for the school in another video. Did you see the video of the teacher talking to the student in the class?
No.
There's another video where teacher,
I did, but I didn't listen to it, and it was like the kids being rude to the teacher.
Kids being rude.
Was it the same school?
Same school. Give me a second. Let me see if I can. I don't remember this had like foul language before I played it loud. Now I go play it.
So Lord Jesus.
But I don't remember if it had foul language in it, so I don't want to play it, and then they shut our station down.
My goodness. Not the freshest wave of glory, Delton. I would have made the 7 p.m. news, because what you mean the child isn't in custody, the school's still standing, ashes to ashes, bro. It was the parents and their passion online was touching to see. I think for me, yeah, I think there's so many levels to the problems with that, because that child has parents who don't realize how violent their child is. Like that we should be very concerned.
All right, so I'll play this now. I think it's safe. I haven't played the audio.
Delton, I would snatch that boy by the nape of his neck, bro. I need to hear this. No, it doesn't have any foul language, Rashad says. Okay.
Okay, so I gotta play the audio.
So the students were recording themselves, I'm assuming.
Students were recording themselves.
Being rude to the teacher.
Yeah. So they put it up, and they caught the teacher responding to them. Older gentlemen. So let me play the audio. You can have your head audio.
Wow. First of all, that's tough.
First of all, what?
First of all,
you want to say how dumb you are, or what? You what? Let me hear this now.
All right, spin. When I crash,
my man, just crash, but just shut up your mouth, bro. Okay?
1 second.
I tired of y'all trying to style and like y'all some big short thing, bro. You just a bunch of dum dums. Who can't get it right?
We're the best, bro. We're the best. We're the best, bro.
I do not have any more patience for your issues.
Yeah, so that's the basics of it. Yeah, I don't have to more pictures for all issues.
I want y'all to know 95% of the time I'm going to stand with the teachers. I stand with that teacher.
I'm not going to lie to you.
I stand with that teacher. I stand with that teacher.
10 toes down.
He said things that he shouldn't have ever said, but I know, I could hear in his voice where them kids got him to. Because if he said dum-dums, I know he wanted to say words.
Listen, dum-dum.
Dum-dum was the nicest word he could find.
Best thing to come up with.
Dum-dum was the nicest word he could find. Shut your mouth, bro. Like,
are you standing up? What you standing up for? But you will crash out.
Oh my
Please
goodness. Listen to me.
Out.
I do not condone what he said to the children. Because of course you never want to call children dumb. You don't.
No.
But I stand with him. I stand with the educator. I stand with the educator.
Listen to me.
I heard the whole conversation that came before that conversation in that conversation.
No, you could definitely hear.
I heard it.
Like,
heard it.
Shut up your mouth, bro. That's politics on every side. Like I said before, I said this on the show, not proud, not bragging, but I told the student, sir.
Catch me outside. How about that?
At 3:15, take your shirt off, and I'm going to be outside the back gate.
Were you outside the back gate?
I was outside the back gate.
Did he come?
Did not come. Because he wanted to be a fool in class and stand up and act like he was a bad man for true. I said, bro, at 3:15, I will be outside this back gate. You can take your school shirt off and meet me outside. I said to him, straight face, looking his eye in the middle of a class. And back then, if there was cameras, I definitely would be a part of this process as well. Like, teacher threatened. I did not threaten him. I just gave an invitation. I did not threaten anybody. I simply gave the young man an invitation.
Very intelligently
said, sir, you can meet me outside the back gate at 3:15.
Have I ever been in a position? If I have, it's not been for a very long time. I'm sure I have, but I just can't remember it. I can't remember. It's few and far between. And also, I would snatch him.
On who? In this house?
I told one of mine, meet me by my car at 3, but you teach primary school children.
I was just not. I go to the you teach primary school and you tell them meet your time.
Come on now.
Because for me, mine was a grade 11 student.
And I am Rashad. And I no longer Mr.
I can see. I can see him right now. I speak. I saw him recently too, and I healed him too.
I remember.
And he healed me back.
Who?
The student.
Since then,
I saw him. He works at Atlantis.
Oh wow!
And he is back.
I remembered one of my male teachers threw a desk. Oh. LOL, the dum-dum settled all the way down.
The dum-dum, he threw a desk. No, I mean, like I say, by the time that we grew up in school, definitely different from now because there was so much cameras. When we were going,
which I'd say he taught junior high at a time.
Okay, yeah, junior high. No, they definitely believe they eat up there too. No. Mine's grade 11.
And you know what? Speaking of this, I remember another teacher, another Bahamian social media teacher. His name is the teacher extraordinaire. Did you see his post? He did a really long post about his grade 10s and how, in all his years, he's never come to this point and he's tried everything and he felt defeated and he gave up and all the teachers came on standing in solidarity with him. It sounds like it's a tough time for teachers.
It is.
It sounds like it's a tough time and it's getting tougher and tougher because the kids that we're dealing with can do that to another young person.
And have
that impact. Do you know what I mean?
And it's the same school. So the mind is, once again, it's the same school. Same school, all that stuff. Rashad says primary baby seeing food. When he walked through the hall, he break off right in.
And that's why I teach high school. I need to be able to talk to you rough. I need you to be able to hold it when I give you mouth.
I did primary school. For a while. Thanks to Action. I did a primary school. And I was like, yeah, I got this.
You should see me in my grade 6. I'm a whole new, I'm a different person.
You have to be.
I'm Miss Rachel.
Yeah, no.
Call me Miss Rachel.
Primary, but I did it's from kindergarten to grade 6. I had to play musical chairs. I have to be every time with the kids. I don't like it. Give me the ones who think they crazy.
Oi!
Who think they crazy. Me. Give me those ones.
Did I tell you I have a new reputation? Well, not new, but my reputation is affirmed in my place of work. So the principal came into my office. Did I not tell you? No. In my classroom. And I was convinced that I was in trouble for something. I thought my social media had been discovered and they were going to shut me down on TikTok. That's what I thought. That's honestly what I thought it was. Only for him to say, we're going on a school trip, an international school trip, not been on one of those in a very long time. Since, COVID shut things down and everybody's just getting around. And they want me to come along because they've decided that I have just enough balance of firm and fun.
for the children to have a good
that
time.
the children have a good time and not cut up and do the fool. I was like, I have arrived. I have arrived.
A ski trip?
No, not ski. Not ski. But you know, I've been on a ski, so I'm ready for a ski trip because I could ski. But I always knew this, but for my
That's for confirmation. That's for confirmation.
That it's the right balance. I felt
Students
seen.
fear you enough.
They fear me enough.
Have enough fun.
But they know that we're gonna have a good time. Like
as they should.
that's all I ever wanted in life. I've arrived now. I can move on to the next thing. Let me conquer the next mountain. Julianne, we didn't read her comment. She said the teacher who threw the table, I'm assuming he was sick of the mess because the boy was already in our class because he had to repeat. Oh, gosh.
So you have a record. So.
And then you all holding on to their money. If you can't get our money,
ring the bell.
Hey. So Rashad said, "Oh no, Vera, I talked to them very rough, especially being one of the only male teachers on staff.
Okay.
I set a presence and keep that going. Big teddy bear for lower primary school, but a raging bull when I walk around."
Raging bull.
Raging bull. That's another song came to my head, but let me stay focused.
So yeah. And let me go. If we go back, see, I'm talking the same thing on the teachers thing. I did see a report in the Tribune in the paper. That is like 40 teachers resigned ahead of the new school year. It's like 40. That's a big number of teachers.
See,
left.
I have questions. What is it about this new school year, Rashad? Because 40 teachers in the first 6 weeks is mad.
It's weird.
And these aren't new practitioners.
No, this was like because I'm trying to read
I'm
to
assuming that
see.
these are OGs. Like what
are
do
these
they
like
meet?
old people that met the retirement age? It's like no, they didn't say that because they didn't say they retired. Because retired being one thing.
What
Teachers
is it
retire,
about this school year that was like, you know what? I actually can't do this.
They see it coming. Like these people, they see it writing on the wall. It's like I gotta get up out of here. I gotta get up out of here. Like that number to me was just that. That's like 40 teachers resigned. Like because they didn't say retire. Because retire would mean like okay, they have done. They put the years in. They're like, you know what? Time for me to get up out of here. He's like, no.
And they wouldn't do it in the middle of the school year. You'd end the year.
Yeah, that last.
You'd end your year.
That graduating class, you'd be like, hey.
And then they do, she has served in administration, she served in education for 25 years. She's a da-da-da-da. You get your goodbye.
I ain't telling you nothing, I gone.
I wonder where them 40 teachers have gone. Because that's the thing for teachers. When teachers want to leave the profession, there's that misconception that they don't have anywhere else to go. These teachers that are taking abuse from kids on a daily basis.
I know teachers.
They just don't know where they're going. They don't know what they're going to do.
Insurance agents. I know teachers that are now lawyers. I know some teachers.
But that's not like the majority of teachers I know who are like, I want to leave. Don't feel like they know where they could go with their skills. Don't feel like they.
Oh no! I know they don't care about them skills no more. It's like STEM skills. Forget that.
I know, right?
I'm going to sell insurance. I'm going to sell a whole new skill. I reinvented myself. It's called a pivot. Forget this education. Forget these years I spent. Forget this teaching practice. Something new. According to the president, the EBT president, she says teacher exodus. Belinda said that to her knowledge, more than 40 teachers have resigned, contrary to the figures recently presented by the Director of Education. She said that these resignations are clear signs of public educators being fed up and morale being low. This is what the BUT president said. The morale is low and they are there.
That's sad. That is really, really sad. Rashad said it's the admin, the children, the other teachers, but it's them parents. I always say, leaving education has nothing to do with the kids for me. Absolutely nothing to do with the kids. It's all the other stuff.
Admin, like what Rashad said, admin, parents. And a lot of these schools don't even have admins to begin with, because that's the problem that we had also going into the school. And some of these schools don't even have admins. So it's like, who are the admins?
It's always the admin.
Yeah, some of these schools don't even have admins right
I had
now.
a conversation with my sister, my older sister. She's a primary school teacher. She's having issues with her admin. And it's that sense that, do you not remember what it was like to do this job? How have you become an administrator and completely forgotten what it's like to be in the classroom? What is that poison that they make you drink when you sign the contract? That deletes
even when they have like separate
unions,
it's like there's unit for teachers, there's unit for admins. It's like, why are you separating them? All is at the same school. It's
no.
Like, we different. We on the same level, guys.
Rashad says, I know a teacher that graduated freshly from UB that lasted a month and was like, nope, she works for Bahama. Better sooner than later, I say.
People that all are working.
Better sooner than later.
Say,
more to come. That's not the real figure. My God. I was at that point last week as well.
Last week?
Oh, gosh. Rashad, you love the babies too much.
The babies love you.
You see, the thing is, people like myself and Rashad, we love the babies too much, but what we will do is continue to impact them outside the classroom. Like, we don't need the classroom to have the
Correct.
You know what I mean? So Rashad, anyway, more grease to your elbow. I just know in 2 years when you guys are looking for me in the classroom, you ain't gonna find me. I can tell you that now.
Like I ain't there.
Nope.
You may look.
I ain't gonna be. By the time 40 roll around, we gonna be moving on and then moving up. I can tell you that. By the time I hit 40, I'd have given teaching 19 years. That's enough.
19.
That's plenty. By the time I hit 40, 19 years.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a lot. That's a goodly amount.
And then you get out.
That's if I make it to 40. I doubt that highly.
So speaking of heading out, Charlotte Moore and Naomi Raines, they headed out.
Oh my God! All we're doing today is news and reviews.
That's all we do.
Come on, let's go. We gotta get out of here.
So Charlotte Moore and I definitely have to leave.
Shanana. So we can't even do a dear Delton today.
I gotta get a car up.
Oh gosh.
Charlotte Moore and Naomi Raines. That was big news in the gospel community. They left the group Maverick City. I didn't hear much about Maverick City, even though that they were still like functioning as a group. I really thought I haven't heard much about them to say.
But
that.
I was confused. How did Chandler Moore and Naomi Raine leave the thing that they started? I thought it was theirs.
It wasn't theirs. It was the guys. The guy. Remember the guy who was on Isaac Reed show who started all the ruckus. And
No, I don't. You see, I don't follow these things. So I didn't know about.
You didn't
the
watch
ruckus.
the show?
I didn't know about the ruckus. I didn't know about Isaac Korea. I've only found out about it after the fact.
You lied.
Nope. We never talked about it on DGMT.
We never did. It never made it to the show.
Nope.
By that time he was on summer break. I think that happened during the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, well,
Give me a top and tail, no ins
Top
and
and tail
outs.
was that, yeah, definitely into that. This guy, who was one of the co-founders of that whole Maverick City and the tribal music thing.
Oh, when
who's
he
the
made
manager.
comments about gospel music.
But nobody had hair runs and hair singing. They want songs that they could sing, and they did a lot of talk and they say all spiraled from there. Like persons look at him differently, and now the Chandelier Moore is now suing him. Chandelier Moore is now suing him. And
Is he suing him?
yeah, he's suing him through.
Because he's got apparently plenty of his money in him.
Yeah. So apparently, there's somebody.
That's the awkward tale, guys.
Awkward turtle, yeah. And so he's been sued. Now there's nothing about suing anything with Naomi and him. They just left. So Dante came back.
It's the fact that they did it on the same day.
Dante came back. Chandler and
That's what
Naomi's
made.
gone.
That's what made all there. I thank God for all the time that I spent with Maverick City. That's what it deleted all of that. The fact that you guys decided you were leaving on the same day. You were making a contrary statement to your statement. Yeah. That was my issue.
Yeah.
That was my issue. I'm all out for bowing out gracefully from something that you don't want to be involved anymore. That's up to you. But the two of you did it on the same day. One of you ended up suing. It puts a different color on the whole thing.
Especially who the two of you were. Two of you were
the
biggest artists.
What you're saying contradicts what you're doing, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that for them at all.
In the list of speculations, there's also speculation in terms of.
I'm sorry, I just remember the meme that was going around. Gyra, I've had enough, or
Exactly.
whatever Maverick said in the city.
Whatever they said in the city, Gyra, I've had enough. That's what they said. That because the manager guy was a supporter of Trump, and I think one of the singers, Brandon Lake. I think he was one of the singers at the memorial service for Charlie Kirk. I think they said that was another issue that they didn't like. It's like a whole lot of things that the people now putting together trying to solve this puzzle of why they left. But all that matters is
they're gone.
They gone. So what is left of Maverick City?
Who's left in Maverick City?
Dante Bo.
Dante. Thank God Dante came back.
Dante came back. I guess Brandon Dems was a part of it.
And then speaking of the music people, they had the GMA Dove Awards this week.
Yeah.
I don't know who won what. I don't know anything about anything.
I haven't stopped watching Dove Awards since they took that off TV.
What I do know is that Frank Forrest said he's not going.
Frank
Forrest.
You gave it truly out here now. What the boy names? The Forrest boy. What the Forrest boy? Franklin. What Franklin? What's Franklin name?
Oh Lord Jesus.
Definitely give him an old out.
He said he wasn't going because he doesn't like the concept of the people them getting awarded for doing gospel things. And then Tim Godfrey say the Nigerian artists, they get treated badly. The people giving them chicken and goat for honorarium.
He get a live chicken
for honorarium. Then the people in the comments were like, well, you shouldn't be getting money for doing the gospel anyway.
That to me is
that should not be your bread and butter. Go and get a job. There's no way you should minister and expect to get money.
And charge people for ministry.
Oh yeah. Yada, blah, blah, blah. Gospel music went through it this week. I can say that.
Yeah.
There's a lot back and forth and up and down.
And then on top of that, go to this next story, the one I sent you, of the pastor.
So this I don't know.
So let me tell you about the one on the pastor.
Let me just read this comment from Marisha before we move on to something else. Rajat say, oh yes, we will continue to impact them out the room. My master set up my exit plan. Lord Jesus. We should say, so Vera, you're going to finally do news, journalism, and TV. I would love to. I really would. I really would.
Should.
I'm working on it. But am I? Not yet. But as soon as this master's is done, I'll be working on it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think we know the people to get you a job.
Right.
But this story, on the same thing of abuse and misused. So there's this Pastor Broderick James is his name. Quick little run through. I'm going to give you some of his story. So he did a 3-night revival. He preached a 3-night revival. Souls were saved, deliverance broke out, people were set free.
It wasn't his church, it was somewhere else.
Not his church. On the final night of the revival, the host of the conference stood before the congregation and said, hey, we're going to bless the man of God. And there was an offering that they said was raised by around $8,000 for blessing the man of God for the 3-night revival. At the end of the service, one of the ministers came up to him, gave him an envelope, thick envelope. He was like, so of course, as most church people do, when you get those things, you push in your pocket. You push in your pocket, you go a bunch of bit. You don't count that in front of everybody. So he didn't count in front of everybody. He took the money, and he left. As they were driving home, about 15 minutes away from the church, his car broke down. Man of God car stopped moving. So say all right, no problem. He called the record company to come for the car. Record company pulled up. He goes into the envelope.
Oh, Father God.
To get paid money for a record.
How does he know it was $8,000?
I don't know what they said. I don't know what they said. He have it because he had it in their comments, like he had it in quotation, like $8,000 was raised for the speaker. For the speaker. And then afterwards, the man came to him. He reached for the envelope. He opened the envelope. It was an envelope of 25 $1 bills. That was it.
Never.
It was an envelope of 25 $1 bills. That's why it was thick. That's why it felt the way it felt. It was after they raised that offering, after preaching.
You see, things like that. Let me tell you something.
3 nights.
God will judge them. God's going to judge you. Don't mind what the people saying in the comments. The man of God should do this for free. Don't mind them. God will judge them. That one day.
Absolutely.
God's going to judge you. What do you mean?
I think if this story didn't have that they raised the offering for him, it would have been okay.
No, it would not have been okay, Delton.
No, okay, meaning that if you bring it up, it would be like that church, someone that church a lot, but you wouldn't have.
No. There is an element of deception. Why have you given me $25 in one?
That's another issue.
That's crafty.
That's another issue.
Give me 20. Give me a 20 and give me a 5.
They
give me a 20 and give me a 5. Carry your
bills.
ones to the bank. Give me a 20 and give me a 5. If you want to give me $25 with your chest for 3 nights of revival as the offering, because the truth is, if this church could raise an offering on the last night as what they were going to give to him, this man didn't come on the pretense of getting any specific amount.
No.
He was going to take whatever you gave him. Now, I think I deem that kind of foolish. If you need that, if you're living off that.
Yeah.
If you're living off that, I think that's foolish.
If you are
call a number.
Itinerant preacher.
If you're an itinerant preacher and that's what you do, call a number and then the people and make the number reasonable.
Right.
Don't make the number ridiculous. Make the number enough to pay for your food that week, pay your rent, put some gas in your car. Don't make the number extortionate. Yeah? If you don't want the people to have your name and name out. But for you all to put 25 $1 bills in an envelope after you've announced in church how much was raised.
Deception.
Not only that, you told me, a congregant person, that the money I'm putting in this is to bless the man of God. So you've stolen from me. You've taken my seed on false pretenses.
Right.
And that blood is on your head because I put seed in the ground for the man of God. That's coming back to me regardless of whether you put it in the ground or not.
No, definitely not. The
God will judge them.
One of the things he said, he said that you know how he cried all the time. He said, not because of the money. He said, because people stood in a pulpit, lied on God, and used me to do it.
Thank you.
He said, that's real. This is the kind of church hurt that preachers can't talk about. Like, to me, this right here, this is one of those classifications when I hear church hurt, I'll be like, yeah, you can say this. When I hear things of church hurt, this is one of those ones I'd be like,
you sent me home with $25 is not even enough. That's not even enough gas to get where I'm going.
Bills.
That's not enough gas to go where I'm going.
And that shows to the fact that you will give that in $1 bills. is so wicked. Like that is just wicked.
Nah, Delton, $25 for a grown man for anything. If a grown man comes to mow your yard as a church, $25 is disrespectful.
You can't get $20 for nothing. There's nothing you can get $25 for a work being done. And 3 nights of service. You had 3 nights.
I'm so appalled by this.
And and so definitely, of course, and this is one of those few things where there was nobody who was like against what he said. Because I mean, of course, like,
because the one you sent me sounded like he was coming back to people that were saying he was wrong for expecting money.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, the person who were in the comments, of course, you know, people can find reason. See, maybe Tim Godfrey was talking about that. They find people talking about that. But he said every engagement for him now going forward comes with a letter. He said too many people,
and that's the thing. That's where the honorarium came from.
Right.
That's where people saying their honorarium number came from, because you're too disrespectful and rude.
And he said it's not about
order.
He said it was not about the money. It's about the honor. He said this is why. Say every comes with a letter, because too many people have confused kingdom work with kingdom scams. And that right there, when he tell a man of God come there to preach, a man or woman of God preach, and you can that's really deceit. Put that in 25 $1 bills. Rachel says that is wicked and twisted. All of them. Sin says, were they old dollar bills? Because 25 in one shouldn't be that thick. They ain't safe. No, they ain't straighten that out.
The bank.
They ain't straighten that out at all.
They just put that in.
They stuff that in there. Because you know, 25, if you put that in the envelope and you screw that envelope down, that can lay down something.
But let's think about it.
They ain't the envelope down.
Let's think about it. If they gave him $2,000, let's say they gave him $3,000, that would be as thick as if they gave him $25.
Mash up.
No.
Oh yeah, no. If it's $100, yeah.
25 $100 bills and 25 $100 bills. So I'm sure the man assumed, as thick as it was, it was thick with $100 bills.
At least $100
or it
bills.
was thick with 50s, for crying out loud. $25 in $1 bills. That's so disrespectful on so many levels. I'm hurt for the man of God.
Yeah.
I'm hurt for the man of God. A 3-day revival.
3 days, 3 nights of preaching. To go home, first of all, I like Father's car broke down. That's another reason. And he said his wife, so he tried to tell his wife. He tried to throw his wife over the side there.
Trying not to tell his wife.
Like what was in the envelope.
Because she was with him.
Yeah.
Because you know it's the wives that they trip right out.
It was the wife was in the car.
I think that's what they're there for, to be honest.
So because most guys, you know, let's let
the calling is on you. I'm here for backup.
Yeah. So I'm going to cancel the record. Called AAA, and I think their parents came to pick them up because he had to pay the record.
I can't, Delton. That's too heartbreaking for me.
Yeah. And so that's supposed to be happening in the church.
And we've got to wrap up.
Gotta wrap
We've been on news for an hour and a half. I had a comment that came in my WhatsApp, and I want to throw that out there to wrap the conversation.
Julianne finished, FYI.
This is like a throwback because Julianne took it in the chat, so she must be finished. This is going back to one of our earlier news stories. This commenter says she wants to know more for where Rashad says that the comments that where Rashad commented that the admins particularly are the ones that cause people to leave their jobs. Like it's those encounters where he listed the admins, especially them, the children, the parents, but it's the children, the teachers, the parents. This commenter wants to know exactly what teachers have found so adverse about their admins that would cause them to leave their jobs. Now, I'm going to give an example from a personal experience that I've just very, very recently had with a beloved who is having an issue with their administrators. In an instant where you feel like administrators don't have your back as a teacher, you would leave your job. Because what am I doing here?
If I have to go against the teachers, parents,
if I'm in a situation where a parent is coming for me, a teacher is coming for me, some other person is coming for me, and I'm doing my job.
Yep.
In fact, not only am I doing my job, I feel like I'm going above and beyond. Maybe not by your standards, but for what you're paying me, I'm definitely doing more than I'm supposed to. And you feel like admin doesn't have your back? For me, that's grounds. I can understand why a teacher would leave their job for that. Because you feel vulnerable. Your workplace is no longer a safe place. You don't know what daggers and darts are going to come out at you. So I'm giving that as an example, and that's from my personal experience.
This is Rashad's example. Some admins are the spawn of Satan.
That can't. We'll go now, Rashad.
That's
now,
Rashad.
Rashad. We're going to need you to provide evidence for your argument. I'm not going to need you to
Some evidence
explain.
of what exactly.
I gave a specific example. When you don't feel, I felt that way before. Personally, me, and I've recently had a loved one be in the situation. When admin, the day I decided this teaching is not going to see me for much longer, was the day I got called into an administrator's office and something a parent said was held against me. And I was put on like special measures, or I was, special observation. And that was the day I was like, I can't stay in this profession for forever. Because these niggas can't be trusted. So I completely get it. If you're in a position and you feel like your administrator doesn't have your back, and you're a good, decent teacher. I'm not talking about them next set. They need to leave. I'm talking about the set that do the work, and you feel like admin doesn't cover you. Admin doesn't have your best interest at heart, and that can manifest in different ways. I think that can inspire teachers to leave. Let me read this comment from Rashad. Rashad said he heard an admin say out of her own mouth that due to her not liking a certain teacher, she became a burden until that person left. She bragged about it. That's not even shocking to me. That's not even shocking to me.
That's horrible. That's not shocking.
I've worked in schools where you can tell who admin doesn't like based on who's on the cover list every day. That's literally how we could tell. She made her mad. That's how we know. So actually, that's not even far-fetched. That's quite normal. That's not even unusual. And that's not to say it only happens in teaching, Probably happens in all kinds of professions.
that leadership tier.
Where you feel like your leadership doesn't have your back, or you feel like they abuse their power and take out their frustrations on you. But the truth is, when you have to sit in front of kids every day in addition to that kind of, that's rough. There's a wonderful lady who blesses the ushers with $10 each in church as we speak. $25 for the man of God. Despicable. For 3 nights,
For 3 nights. I played keyboard early this year. I don't even play keyboard no more. And after I finished playing, someone gave me $100. Just me alone. I played for at max 30 minutes. And somebody in the audience blessed me $100. So give anybody that preached $25.
And then you told the people you were giving the man money.
That's what made it worse. Like you stood up there and tell people.
And then you had the audacity to announce how much was collected. You might as well tell a lie. You might as well have kept that information to yourself and give the man the $25. Let him believe the church didn't really put nothing in there. Or then people you saw coming up, they only gave $1.
But I was one people inside there. Rashad, I got so much examples and personal ones that I would send to you, Vera. You think send you because he won't get in trouble.
He won't. All right,
but but anyway, we gotta go. It's really long. I thought it would.
Oh gosh.
Just of news and reviews of what's happening in the
I
country.
know, right?
You have a juicy there, Delton.
Yeah, man. I'll give you one. I could throw one at you real quick, fast and in a hurry.
As we get ready to wrap up the show, guys, we just want to thank you all so much for tuning in.
I've lost my earring back. I was distracted. Oh, I found it.
So in case you're new to the show, this is the segment that we usually close out on. There, Delton, where our fans, followers, friends, and enemies.
No, you said you want a quick one because I tell you these deep.
Yeah, look at the deep ones. Send a question for everybody to answer, but it's geared towards me. I started off, and then I get everybody's opinion on it.
When you say everyone, you mean the rest of the commenters?
Commenters, yourself, as well.
This one is the lightest of the lot I have in here. It's not light, but it's the lightest I have.
Before you start, says, "Oh no, they can't get in trouble. They got none of me." I try to save their faces.
There you go. There you go.
That's me.
That's it. That's all. This one. Do you think, dear Delton, do you think marriage is creating a whole new family, or it's more about bringing two families together? And where should couples draw the line with in-laws? This is good.
You said you're not going to get deep.
I said that's the lightest.
You said, is marriage just creating a new family?
Should marriage be about... and I guess let me rephrase it to help the questioner. Should somebody going into marriage prioritizing creating their new family, or should they be more concerned about bringing two families together, their family and their partner's family? Where do you draw the line with in-laws? So I'm assuming... I guess we can assume this is in the case where your in-laws are not the friendliest... They're not the most welcoming. They don't love
even
you
if they
much.
are.
Okay.
Even if they are the friendliest.
Okay.
If they are the nicest, you still have to draw a line so that.
Where is the line? That's the question.
Where's the line? The line comes in making decisions for your home. Like that should not be a part of. That should necessarily not. That should not include, because at some point, you need to start making your, especially as a man, certain rules need to be set, certain rules need to be followed, and you need to set the temperatures of your house. You can't allow anybody to set temperature for your house. And so, but it definitely, it is I don't care how much you try to talk, but you're going to create this new family. Like, that's still your child, grandparents. So they're still going to be a part of the family.
Aunties
so
and uncles and cousins.
Like, they are family. So you can't, like, this is just us, forget all the rest of y'all. They still make up. And it's also, like I say, you get to know people around you, like your wife's family, your husband's family, so you can see exactly, like, where your spouse is coming from. So you have to include the in-laws and everything and the families. But definitely, when it comes to decisions be made in your family, not the outside.
That's the line.
That's the line. The line is, you don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me how to raise my children. You can give me advice. You can make suggestions, but you don't give instructions. That's where the line is drawn. The line is drawn at instructions. You don't give me instructions.
It's a very clear line, Delton.
Very clear line. Don't give me
line.
instructions. You give me suggestions that we will take into consideration and put them in file 13.
So where's the line, like you as you say, the children, you want them to know their aunties, cousins, uncles, grandparents. What if you have a difficult situation where, for example, the wife's family doesn't like the husband and tries to make that dynamic as difficult as possible? At what point should the husband say, okay, wife, that's it. They don't come around here no more. We're not going to have contact with them anymore. At what point should that point ever come, or should they continuously strive to make that a peaceful relationship and kind of maybe absorb the negativity for the sake of their kids?
No, you can't absorb no negativity, and you can't take any disrespect. Anything that comes with disrespect got to go. You can't be disrespectful in any way, shape, or form. That has to go. You can't show any act of disrespect. I have known cases where a husband has cut off his family because they really felt about his wife. Like, totally, we ain't going by them. They weren't invited to events. They had child's birth. They had christenings. Not invited. However, behind the scenes, like, he was still trying to patch it, and to God be the glory. After a while, things patched. Now everybody's one big family again. But, like, I could say almost for about 2 years or so, there was no interactions at all because of the disrespect they said and some things they said about his wife. And he shut that whole thing down. And it's like, no, your mommy and daddy still. And he would go by the house. And when they had a child, I think like a few times he carried the child by the house. But it's like, this whole idea of our families coming together, it ain't happening.
If you disrespect my wife.
But they had.
Because you're rude and disrespectful.
Rude. Because you're rude. Yeah, but they had an apology session, had a little workout session, forgiveness session. And then thanks we go out there, healing took place.
Glory to God.
Yeah. But yeah, no, you gotta draw the line. Sin says inclusion with boundaries. I said my boundary is you don't give me instructions.
You don't. I'm the leader. I
say where we go.
Now we go.
All right, nice go. Like, I say where we go. Yeah. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. That one's good there, Delton.
Yeah.
Hey, must get your opinions on it. Feel free to share and drop it in the comments.
I think I really like that you made the line very clear. Not instructions. You may give suggestions.
Yeah.
And the line is disrespect.
Right.
The line is disrespect. Once you disrespect.
I don't mind if you don't like me, You don't have to like me. That's fine.
Right.
You really don't have to like me. But you definitely can't disrespect me, though. And that's where the line is.
Cool.
Anyway, guys.
I'd be so confused. Like, why wouldn't you like me, though? Like,
I know.
Why wouldn't you like
I learned from
me?
early on people don't like me in certain instances. Like
I told you that was the lesson of 2025, that not everybody likes you.
And then that they don't like me, but
not you.
At the same time, like, they don't like me, but it's that they like me. It's just like, and like you see the little battle go on neighbor. Like, I really don't like him, but he's such a nice guy. I don't want to like him, but he's such a nice guy. Yeah,
such a nice guy is crazy. As young people say, such a nice guy is
it's crazy.
Crazy work.
Anyway, guys, so we gotta go. The topic that one thing I want to talk about too, we can talk about this next week, is that Tony Evans is back. For those who follow the Christian news and the gospel news, he was a pastor that stepped down just amid sin. No one ever said what the sin was. No, we never found out exactly what happened. We just know that he was made to step down from being the lead pastor of the church.
He was made to, or he stepped down himself?
He stepped down. And actually, no, based upon the disciplinary actions, after I listened to the sermon, said based upon what the church said in lying as disciplinary actions, he had to step down.
Can't imagine Tony Evans in darkness.
I ain't lied to me to this day. I'm still like, what, Tony, what you do? That's really what I think it
What is a
is.
sin?
Because I like Tony
Well,
Evans.
at that age and stage of
At
life.
that age and stage. But so he's still not coming back to his pastor, but he is back to pulpit ministry, so they said it is. But he's not coming back to be a lead pastor anymore. His son is now taking over officially. Anyway, but no, I feel like get time for that. He's be on the road singing.
No.
I feel like nah, bro, I ain't time for this. But anyway, so stay tuned next week. We'll be back next week with another lively and provocative show. What's happening next week? All right, man.
Yeah, no, man, we
y'all
good,
stay
we
tuned.
good.
Y'all stay tuned.
We good.
But y'all be safe. Have a great weekend. What's left of it. Thanks for rocking us for this past 1 hour and 50 minutes. It's been almost 2 hours.
I mean, the show is a 2-hour show.
It is. It's been real.
It's been fun.
But we gotta run. Y'all be safe, guys. Have a great weekend. Come join us at church tomorrow. 9:30 a.m. Number 8 Jean Street. No longer CA Trees. No longer Wong's Plaza. Now Jean Street, soon to be South Beach. So keep it locked right here. Glare 93.9 FM. Our service will be streamed live on Glare 93.9 FM tomorrow.
Not much longer now.
Things are about to shift quickly.
Things are about to shift quickly.
Yeah, so we gotta go. You have a song of the week? No. All right.
Do you?
I have one I can play.
Go on then. Throw it out there.
The song, I lost it already. I had
Oh,
it,
come
I had
on,
to save it
Delton.
aside. Where did I
Oh, come on.
Where did I put it? It was from. Who was it from? Where my history is. I played it earlier this week. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Continue playing his story. Oh yeah, that was Undefeated Champion. So we leave here with our song
Well, I
of
gotta
the
listen
week.
to this. I don't know it.
Yeah, this is from our singing pastor.
Which one? Because there's several.
Sorry, not singing. The producer pastor.
Michael?
Transformation worship. Undefeated Champion is just gonna be our song we head out for the rest of the day. Y'all be safe on the streets, wherever you are. Make sure I go to church tomorrow with like-minded believers. Have a wonderful time in the presence of God. Definitely come join us at Life Worship Center if you ain't sure where to go to have a wonderful time in the presence of God. I think that's it. That's it. Any last words? Anybody want to say hi to Vera? You want to say hi to homeboy who said that home? No, wait. Just checking. Just throwing things out there. Seeing if someone's out there,
No.
Just checking.
I wouldn't be hailing them on radio. Come on, guys. You know better than that. You know better than that.
Anyway, guys, the song is called Undefeated Champions, the New Jersey remix. This is a little jumpy one. Get you a little jumpy one this Saturday as we get ready to go. Keep it locked. Glare 93.9 FM, your favorite gospel station for those listening on radio. And if you're listening on YouTube and Facebook, feel free to join us on TuneIn Radio. Download the app. It don't take much data. You can listen to us on Glare 93.9 FM. I've been Delton.
I've been Vera.
And all of being great. We got to go. See y'all later.
Undefeated champion.